what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. Guys, we're about to get serious. We're about to start educating people. I feel like South Africa is being crucified for things that everybody is doing around the world. And maybe people are just not talking about it. And they're not shining light upon it. I've been getting a lot of hate from Nigerians and other foreigners. Even people that know me personally, claiming that I hate foreigners for the things that I'm saying. Why is it that the truth is hate? Why is it that when somebody is speaking the truth, they are haters? They hate a specific kind of people. Is it only hate when it's a black person saying it? Okay. Maybe I need to keep quiet and let the Muzungu speak and other races speak on our behalf. And then let's see if they're going to call it race. Let's see if they're going to call it racism, hatred, or xenophobic, or anything else. Because when South Africa does it, all of a sudden, South Africans are haters. South Africa is xenophobic. When Uncle P says something, Uncle P hates Nigerians. Uncle P is this, Uncle P is that. What do you guys have to say about this?
We will reduce the number of immigrants we bring in over the next 3 years, which will result in a pause in the population growth over the next 2 years.
The pause in the population growth. That means that the population is growing too fast, too much. The economy can't handle that, which is the same thing that is happening in South Africa. Let's keep listening.
Builds on our previously announced measures to cap international student permits and reform the temporary foreign worker program.
Permits and reform temporary workers permits. They want to stop those permits because they understand that there's too many people in their country, they don't have enough employment. And this thing of you guys coming to study in people's countries is clearly not working because you guys are doing more than just studying. You see now other countries are doing it. But when South Africa wants to do it, what do we call them? Let's keep listening.
All of which we are implementing with a single aim: stabilize our population growth to give all levels of government time to catch up.
Stabilize the population so they can give all levels of government to catch up. Guys, this is the one thing the reason why I wanted to react to this video. What people don't understand, the government of South Africa, the ANC, has been judged for 30 years plus. That they've brought no service to this country, they've done nothing for the country, corruption left and right and all this. And all just. And there's evidence and receipts to prove every accusation that has been put in place. But do you understand the difficulties that it is for government departments to be able to adequately do their jobs when they have to cater to other nonsense? Now, what do I mean by that? When the South African clinics were created to only cater to a specific amount of people in Shoshonguve, now there's an addition of 5,000 Zimbabweans, 3,000 Malawians, 1,000 Nigerians, 6,000 Congolese, 500 Angolians. Why did I say less Angolians? Do you get what I'm trying to say? When there's now those extra foreigners, whether it's legal or not, but it's extra people, that clinic now needs to cater for those extra people. And it was not built to cater for those extra people. Now they have to build a second clinic. Now the area, the environment is getting clustered because there's too many people. Oh. Now we're getting educated on higher level. Because now people are thinking we're just here to hate. Let's keep listening.
To make the necessary investments in healthcare, in housing, in social services to accommodate more people in the future. Far too many corporations have chosen to abuse our temporary measures, exploiting foreign workers while refusing to hire Canadians for a fair wage, all while under the...
Thank you. You see, exploiting foreign workers while refusing to hire Canadians for a fair wage. The same thing that is happening in South Africa. As I said it on my video. We were talking about minimum wage. This video is trending on Twitter right now. We spoke about it, but now look what's happening here. Even the Canadians are complaining about the same thing, about their minimum wage. The fact that employers are using foreigners because they are willing to work for less. What more needs to be said, guys? What more needs to be said? Here's the evidence. Here's the proof. This is Canada. This is Canada that is complaining. Not South Africa. Canada. And we know the influx of Nigerians and other foreigners in Canada, including Muzungus from South Africa. Yeah, them white folks from SA are also influxing Canada. Canada don't want you. Let's listen.
The watch of provinces, some colleges and universities are bringing in more international students than communities can accommodate, treating them as an expendable means to line their own pockets. That's unacceptable, and it needs to change.
See, universities are accepting too many foreign students just so they can make money. And those communities cannot cater for all those people. And this is what I keep saying. People don't understand the issue with foreigners, whether it's legal or illegal. The issue of them being too many in a country is that the government, the state, the community will not be able to cater for those extra people. Alexandra was intended, was it Alex that was intended for 75,000 people? Now, there's how many? 1.5 million. Guys, imagine an area was intended for 75,000. Now there's 1.5 million. How do you expect a place like that to have any type of growth? How do you expect a place like that not to be full of crime? The audacity to call South Africans lazy, you don't want to do this, while the reason their country is falling apart and their people are unable to acquire the opportunities is because other people are stealing it.
The caps that we put in place are not measures that we took lightly, nor are the measures taken today ones that we're taking lightly without reflection. We are an open country, but not everyone can come to this country. Permanent residency is something that we hold dear. It has a value, as does Canadian citizenship.
Done. Not just anybody can come in, guys. Not just anyone can come in. And it's not only Canada that is having this issue. It's not only Canada. You want more receipts? You know what, guys, listen. I don't want to make these videos long. Because I want you guys to grasp the message being put in place. The message is simple. If you're going to be in somebody's country, give back to the country. Do right for the country. Because your stay in that country is an expense. It's a burden. And the audacity of the fact that we are not fixing our own countries, in coming here, doing the nonsense we're doing, and then on top of that, be on some, yeah, no, they're xenophobic, they think they're better than us, just because, hi, baba. Now Canada is also complaining. What are we going to say? Canada also don't want immigrants. They don't want foreigners, they're tired. And they didn't say illegal, they say immigrants. So that basically means they just don't want foreigners. General. So what are we going to say now? What are we going to call them? What is the branding that we're going to brand them? Because we've branded South Africa as xenophobes. What's the branding for Canada? Please, put in the comment. What are we calling Canadians now? For not wanting immigrants in their country. And they're not talking about just illegal. They're talking about immigrants in general. So they don't want students, people who want to study in their country. They don't want people who want to work in their country, temporary visas. What are Canadians now? Guys, I'm your boy Uncle P. I appreciate the support. The channel is growing. Guys, show some love. Share this video with your friends and family. And definitely with the enemies. Because they need to know. We know what they know. Ons weet wat julle weet nie. Peace, guys.